I'm filming. What if I just film it the whole time?
Filming?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if I just film it the whole time, me, while you're talking?
That'd be awful.
That'd
Okay,
be
so
fun.
Abby already did her top 10 best movies of 2015. Now I'm going to do my top 10. Some of them are similar,
Yeah.
but a lot of them are different. Abby's were more mainstream.
Emily has some indie bullcrap
I have
on
some
it.
indie ones that you probably never heard of.
Because Emily is a hipster. Can't you tell
not.
by
I
that
just
sweater of two swans in love?
It's the black swan and the white swan, like from Swan Lake.
Very nice. Like from that movie Black Swan?
I like that movie.
Really? I've
was
never
really
seen
cool.
it. Even the part where she like peeled her toenail off.
It was her hangnail. It was gross.
A hangnail?
It was gross. She's like growing claws. Okay, whatever. Okay, so my number 10 was Spectre. Guys, I was like really looking forward to this movie. Like where I go to college is a very small town and they stopped playing it. So I like had to see it. And I mean, it was good. It just didn't impress me like a ton.
Yeah, I could see.
For a James Bond movie. And I love Christoph Waltz. I felt like they could have utilized him better. And I think Daniel Craig needs to stop being Bond. I think they need a new Bond. I think he's getting too old.
Really? He did look like a little bit of an old timer.
I think they need a new Bond.
Hey, how cute is Ben Whishaw, though?
Q should be the new Bond.
Q should be the new Bond!
How cute would that be?
That would be adorable!
He was in a movie I saw the other night.
Oh, yeah. That would be so cute!
Okay, next. So, it was fine. The action scenes weren't anything memorable.
Yeah,
you know?
That's true.
Not like the train crash in Skyfall. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was just a lot of car chases.
I feel like there was no memorable scenes either, I felt like. Even though I liked it and I enjoyed it.
Christoph Waltz's like reveal at the end was pretty extreme, but like spoilers, whatever. That was like it.
Yeah, but I feel like it was except for the scene with the chair.
What's the chair?
And the needles.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
That was kind of scary and fun.
Okay, number 9 is Trainwreck, which is the Amy Schumer movie.
Ew.
And I really liked it because it's redefining like romantic comedies.
Comedic comedy?
Comedic comedies. Rom-coms. Because, you know, it's usually like the guy is like the player who like goes around and sleeps with people and doesn't want to be tied down. But in this one, Amy Schumer's character smokes pot, sleeps around, drinks, does not have her life together.
Oh, good. She's a total bum. That's great.
No, but she has a great job. But
really?
Yeah. And she wants to be, Bill Hader, who's like a successful doctor, wants to be with her, and she does not want to be settled down. And that's really refreshing
cool
to see.
It's
and
something different.
Wrote it, which was really cool.
I heard the jokes weren't funny, though.
Some of the jokes were very funny, I thought.
Oh, really?
And Ezra Miller was in it.
Who did he play?
I'm not going to give it away.
Okay, never mind.
It's pretty funny. It's really funny how he gets tied into it.
Is he gay?
No, he really isn't.
Is he gay?
No.
We took Emily's list out of the closet, and it came out as bisexual, just saying.
Closet?
What?
Why there's so many clothes in this closet? Okay, next.
Stuck in the drive-thru?
Oh my god.
I said guess. She said what? I said guess. She said what?
Okay, next is this movie called Me and Earl and the Dying Girl, which is based off a young adult novel, I think, and it's about this kid who befriends this girl with cancer because his mom tells him to, and he him and his friend Earl like make like these like crappy movies, like they like parody movies, like they made like Sockwork Orange and stuff like that, and it's just kind of it's about like these kids dealing with these really hard situations, and it has very dark, but it's funny. There's funny humor, and they have like Nick Offerman from The Office is in it, Molly Shannon's in it, like all these great actors are in it, and a lot of these new kids, and I like seeing new young adult actors. And I just thought it was good. If you cry easily, do not watch this movie because you will definitely cry.
Oh, who dies?
I'm not telling.
Okay.
But it's very sad. Okay, next I have Kingsman.
Oh, yeah.
Which was really good. Guys, I was like, this looks like crap. But Abby's friends wanted to see it, and I wanted to hang out with Abby's friend Connor. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll see it. It was so good. It was like a Bond, but like if Bond were like more violent.
And if Bond were like
I didn't
more
like
funny
Samuel
and dark humor, you know?
Accent. I thought that was weird and unnecessary.
But
Colin Firth did very well.
Colin Firth
and my actual favorite parts of this movie were the training scenes. Yeah. I thought those were the best because most spy movies, they're like, oh, like 5 minutes of training. This, half the movie was dedicated to him training for the Secret Service type thing. And I really liked that because that was really refreshing and new.
Hey, what about the church scene?
That was cool.
Okay,
a really cute pug.
No matter how cool you are, you will never be Colin Firth destroying the brutally slaughtering the Westboro Baptist Church. The parody along to the tune of the song Freebird. Okay, you will never be that cool.
Okay, next I have this movie called Ex Machina, which was about this guy who made this robot, and he asked another guy from his work, because he owns like this huge company, to come and like test out this robot and like see if she can have like full human range of emotions. And this is almost set up like a play, because it's one location, there's only 4 characters, and it's a lot about like the human experience, and there's a huge twist that was really cool. And this actress is also in The Danish Girl. She's just doing really great right now. People think she'll be nominated for 1 or possibly both for Oscars.
Oh, people think Hateful Eight's can get some Oscars.
We'll see. But
what? Why? You've never even seen it.
We'll see. But I really liked it. And if you're really into kind of like sci-fi, well, it isn't really sci-fi, but it's really good. And it's really intense.
I'm too fly for sci-fi, man.
And it's a lot of talking, but it's good. Like, it's good dialogue. Okay, next I have Inside Out. Guys, after years of being shown Pixar sequels, which I like, except for Cars, we're gonna do maybe a whole video about why I hate Cars.
We are, really, because I've heard this spiel so many times.
I hate the movie Cars so much. You do not even understand.
Hey, what if a monkey comes out of the trunk and opens the map for them?
God. It's so stupid. I just don't. But Inside Out was such a creative idea with amazing comedic voices that really made me feel something. And it's teaching a great lesson to children about like the need for all of your emotions. You can't just have one take over or else that's not like good. It's showing the importance of sadness, the importance of, you know, anger, because most typically people see those as mostly negative emotions, and it shows that to be like a fully round human, you need everything.
I think I like the message more than I like the actual movie.
Also, guys, I really like psychology. I'm a psych major, and just the physical representations in the mind were so cool. I was like, oh my god, guys, look at that. I saw it twice. It was great. The second time I barely saw it. Yeah. But it was great, and everybody go see it. Number 4 was Antman.
Antman!
I had nothing going in. I was like, I'm going to see it because I'm going to see every movie tomorrow from comes out. Like, we saw Fantastic Four, guys. Like,
that wasn't a Marvel movie, though. That was
but we're willing to go there.
Yeah, we literally are.
But it was so good.
It was amazing.
Paul Rudd was meant to be a superhero. He just was. That's the superhero movie, the everyday man who gets caught in a weird situation and makes the most of it. Yeah. I'm sorry, Thor is the most attractive man I've ever seen. Like, of course he's a superhero. Like, of course he is.
Sir, you just get superhero points for being attractive.
I know, because they asked for Thor. They asked for you to play Thor, not to actually be Thor. Like, I really liked Ant-Man. I thought the action was good, not too long, which is the issue with a lot of Marvel movies now. Like, the Avengers, the action scenes took up half the movie, and I'm like, I'm done. This battle, we know what's going to happen. And this, it was just such on a small scale. I know it's Ant-Man, but it really was. It was
small.
Funny.
It wasn't ant-size.
Guys, total spoiler, but at one point, they like have these things that like blow up and shrink things. God. And they blew up this Thomas the Tank Engine, and I literally lost my shit. I was like, why are you
talking with like a lisp?
I'm not talking with a lisp.
Do you just normally talk with a lisp?
I don't have a lisp.
Okay. You can't even say the word lisp.
Lisp. Okay. But it was so funny, Abby. That scene,
that scene was great.
Cackling when we first
You were cackling, you cackler.
It's so funny. Okay, next I have the Stanford Prison Experiment.
Yay.
Which, like, nobody heard of. Like, guys, nobody heard of this movie. Yeah. But it's about this experiment that took place in the 70s about this guy named Zimbardo who decided to have, like, this... He made, like, a fake prison, and he hired Stanford students to be prisoners and guards. And they treated them... It was worse than prison. Like, not worse than prison, but this wasn't like a real prison environment.
Yeah, because it's not like you got to like go out into the yard and all kinds of stuff. No,
like they locked them in like these rooms, and it was crazy. And it's just about like, it's kind of about like if you had power, what would you do with it?
Hey, did you know that they made 2 other movies about it, but they did them differently?
Over-exaggerated.
They over-exaggerated to the extreme.
I like this because it felt like you were just watching this experiment.
Yeah, it was like really to the point.
I looked it up because I'm like, that couldn't.
Yeah, I looked it up on the website too.
And it did.
It was like exact. Some of the parts were word for word exactly what happened.
Some of the parts were word for word. And Ezra Miller was in it. Will Stronghold from Sky High was in it.
That's his name in real life.
From
Ponytail Derek was in it?
Yeah, he was the...
Rico from Hannah Montana.
Rico from Hannah Montana. If you want to see him, it's weird. Young Neil.
Young Neil? Oh, yeah, he was. Oh, Everybody was in that movie.
Everybody was in this movie. The kid from Me and Earl and the Dying Girl was in it.
Jeez.
Everyone was in this movie, and I love Ezra Miller.
No, but the guy who played Will Struggle, that was really good. He was amazing.
And it was just
he stole the show.
Also, guys, if you're into Psych, go see it, because this is a famous.
This
Psych
is,
experience.
and I was into it, even though I hated Psych class.
It's so cool. Okay, my number 2 movie. I can guarantee most of you have never heard of this movie.
Is it Glycerine?
No, it's called Tangerine.
Pretty close.
Okay, guys, here's the plot. Keep an open mind.
Okay, I'm ready.
2 transgender prostitutes. One just got out of jail and is going to find her pimp boyfriend because he cheated on her on Christmas. And it's filmed on an iPhone 5 camera.
Oh my god, what the hell?
It's so good.
Like us! It's us! Are we on iPhone 6s?
We made a movie. There's also like a taxi driver who's involved in it. And it's really cool because, guys, this is what needs to be done. Trans woman playing trans characters where the whole plot isn't that they're trans.
I thought, what's his name was in it?
Who?
The one guy.
What guy?
That
Eddie
one
Redmayne
guy.
was in The Danish Girl.
Oh, okay.
Which was... That's a cis actor playing a trans character.
Who cares? Who cares? It's called acting for a reason.
It's an issue when people try to make him the voice of the trans movement.
So, but it's called acting for a reason.
But he specifically said, I'm an ally, I'm not a supporter.
Okay, well then that's good.
Which is good, but people are trying to make him.
Okay, well, I mean, he can play it, but just...
that's what I like. Like, it's just touched upon it. It isn't like their whole, like, coming out and transitioning story.
That's good, actually.
That's amazing.
Like, I was watching this rant video once, about that, like, blah, blah, blah needs more gay. It's like, we want, like, an action movie where the main character just happens to be saving his boyfriend instead of saving a girl. Like, that would be fun, you know?
So
like, casually
about,
gay.
Yeah.
It's not about coming out of the closet. It's about, hey, he just so happens to be gay.
Yeah.
Because I'm so sick of those late 90s and early 2000s movies about coming out of the closet.
No, but
those are boring as fuck.
Tangerine was really good. It's a lot of talking, but it's really interesting, and it was done, I think, in, like, LA, so you see all the landscape. And it's a Christmas movie, but obviously there's no snow. It's very... to the point, very gritty. There are some really funny parts, very fast-paced.
We're at like 12 minutes.
What?
We're at 12 minutes.
The 2 actresses are amazing. They're both so good. One of them's name is Cindy in the movie, Sin-Dee.
Why?
And the other I think is Anna, God, I can't remember her name. But Alexandria. And it's just really cool. Their connection is so powerful. And it's just, guys, it's a great movie. I think it's on Netflix, too.
Cool story, bro.
Okay, my number 1 movie.
Mad
Max Fury Road, guys. Oh my god. I literally suggested this movie to everybody. I saw it because I heard men were unhappy with it. So I'm like,
not all men were. You said you Heiled Hitler?
No, Abby, that was, yes.
That was Heiled Hitler?
No, it wasn't. But, okay, guys, one thing I love about Mad Max Fury Road, like we were just talking about, it's a disabled woman, but
who
never
cares?
talked about. That's
nobody cares about,
She isn't a disabled woman. She's a woman who happens to have a disability. It's not all about...
That's not the best thing about Fury Road. The best thing about Fury Road is action.
No, the best thing is women helping women.
It doesn't matter.
Like
everybody...
feminist movie
No, it's not.
all
No, it's
year.
not. No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Abby, be quiet. It's so good, guys. The action is amazing.
So wait,
Abby,
a woman can't help a man?
Abby, there's literally a group of old lady women who go and, like, kick some ass.
So?
Like, how is that not feminist?
It doesn't matter if they're women or not. They could be anybody.
Abby, that's amazing. And it was so good. And I loved it. My friends who don't like action movies loved it. And they were like, that was amazing. And it was just so fast-paced.
Okay,
there's not a lot of plot.
Wrap it up.
And everybody go see Mad Max Fury Road. It's fantastic. And also see the other movies I listed. If you haven't heard of one of these,
see
go
Glycerine.
See Tangerine. It's called Tangerine.
It's called Glycerine now,
And it was filmed on an iPhone. Isn't it amazing?
Like us. We made it. Guys,
okay,
it was us.
Bye.
Bye.